Well, isn't this embarrassing? I forgot something. I forgot something rather important, actually. This'll take me a sec. Just a second. I know I was like, I think I got everything, and I was sitting here like, there's something. I'm forgetting something. I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, I remembered what I forgot. So I can't do my intro until I've done this. Yeah, this is actually kind of easier when I do this. Don't worry about those noises. Don't worry about those noises. It's important for what I'm trying to do. Should be fixed now. There we go. Am I here? There I am. Okay. Now I can start the stream like a real boy. Now I can start the stream like a real boy. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I had a couple I've had some changes, and now I'm on a specific kind of grind where I didn't realize that I was short of a resource that I thought I had a shit ton of, but I might have been thinking of Rise. So, welcome everyone, I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. We're starting off with some Hunt. We'll probably be switching it up later. We'll be ending a little bit earlier because I have 1,000 things that I'm trying to do, but for now we're going to play a little Monster Hunter World. Just play a little bit of Monster Hunter World. Try to keep on the grind. Try to keep on the grind of things. Really, I just need to keep fucking going for the shit. I'm gonna get rid of any captures because I just don't like doing captures personally. Too much for my brain to handle. Oh, hadn't finished them all. Well, guess I should go kill a Zinogre or something to warm up, but I made a change. I have some new armor. I did the thing, and boy, it seems silly to me. All the slots that I was able to get away with. The gear seems pretty aight. It seems pretty tight, and it seems pretty aight. This fucking bug stick is the bomb diggity. I feel pretty good about this. I feel pretty good. I forgot about Airborne, by the way. I don't know if Airborne helps with the dive, but I hope it does, because if it does, then yeah, Airborne is quite good. Airborne is quite good to have, especially for Insect Glaive, but I don't know if it helps with the dive attack. If it better. That's all that I want to say, is it better. Don't think I care about Monkey. I don't care about Monkey. We're not Monkey. I am not Monkey. I don't want to deal with Monkey. Oh, I forgot about the homework I was kind of going to do. Ah, jeez. What sucks is, I don't think I've only got Odo, and these give me gems. They don't give me anything good. So we're going to go... Oh, and the fucking... Here, this is for a test, actually. I don't know if the guiding land counts to progress, though, for that, because it wants hunt a monster, and I don't think killing things in the guiding land counts. Which is kind of... a bubkiss. It's a bit BS. It's a bit bullshit, but whatever. We're just gonna go warm up with the Zinogre, because he's a good fight to warm up on. Ooh, extra money. Upsurge Pearl Oysters! Ah, fuck. I gotta go look for Pearl Oysters, then. I've learned recently to get certain, ingredients. Didn't know this, but to get certain ingredients, you have to, specifically interact with certain parts of the map. So I might go try to find those first, and then I'll go kick Zinogre's butt. But I didn't realize that you have to like look for specific. You have to look for specific things when they're in upsurge, and you get a chance at getting ultra rare items to be able to make ingredients out of, which is a bit silly to me. And I have none of them as far as I know. Maybe I have some by happenstance, but as far as I know, I have none of them. So I'm gonna go look for some pearls, and then we'll go kick Zinogre's butt. Mainly, I just kind of am like, grind armor spheres. I don't have enough. Thought I did. I don't have enough. Oh, well, look who's here. Hey. Is there even a pearl near me? I don't even know. I thought there was. Hold on. Don't get mad. I mean, there's one there. Not super far away. They're fine. I'll come back for you. I need to go do a circuit and find all the pearl shits. This feels bad. Every fiber of my being that wants to immediately start fighting the monster is screaming right now. But I have to go loot oysters. I gotta go get gross pearls out of some disgusting... what am I saying? I like oysters. I actually like oysters a lot. I just like weird food, and I really like oysters. Oh, hey, did I get it on the first try? Is the real question. Nope, I got an innocent pearl. That would have been really funny, unless that's it and I already had it, to which, fuck you, game. I already had it. God damn it. Are there any more? I know there's one all the way up there. Are there seriously... There are only 2 oyster spots in this whole goddamn map? I mean, a lot of people dislike fish, is the thing. Like, a lot of people dislike fish. And I get it. It's weird. Fish is weird. I like fish. More fish for me is what I say. That's what I say when you're like, ew, fish. I'm like, yes. Listen, if it is made out of flesh, I will probably eat it. That's my pica coming in again, by the way. I subsidize my pica by just eating all of the weird food. I think that's what I make up for my genuine pica by just eating weird food nobody else wants to eat. Like, I just like... I like sticking weird things in my mouth. I really had to... I was like, I'm gonna say that, aren't I? I'm gonna say that, aren't I? Fuck. It. I mean, yeah. They won't. I've never... that's not true. I understand being a picky eater. I actually, when I was super young, I was actually a really fussy eater from what I understood. And then one day, I just looked I've said this many times. I looked my mom just like in the eyes and was like, do you have mushrooms? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, can I have a mushroom? Can I eat the mushrooms? And she was like, sure, Isaac. There's just like a switch that flipped in my brain where I went, I am gonna stop bitching about food. I'm just gonna eat everything. I just wanted to eat everything one day. Like, a switch flipped in my brain and I went, I want to consume everything. I just want to eat it all. Maybe I've been wrong all this time about how... Because I was the kind of kid who was like, I don't know what this tastes like, so it's gotta be bad. And then one day, I just hard quit that. Just hard quit that since that line of logic. Like, I don't know. Ever since I was really young, I've always been a very experimental fellow. And it's gone on for the rest of my life, for better and for worse. I know a lot more about my body now. And what I like and what I don't like. Which honestly is way, like, less divisive than you would expect. I would actually argue there are very many fewer things that I dislike than what I do like or can tolerate. The number of things that I either enjoy or at least can tolerate are much more numerous than the number of things that I'm just like, nope, that's not for me. Nope, I can't do that. So, maybe I'm just a ponce. Maybe I have no taste all along. Do it. Known it all along. So yeah, I don't know. But ever since then, I mean, I at one point had like a checklist of weird meats, not including but not limited to things like alligator and turtle. Well, alligator's not. In my opinion, alligator isn't that weird. Like, alligator, like, I can go to a restaurant and get alligator. People don't like it. Some people don't like it. I think those people are wrong. Also, hi, Silos. But some people don't like oysters. I think they're tasty as fuck, personally. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't know why I dodged that. Not like I could, anyways. And I hit the head. Can. Didn't matter that I hit the head. I should have dodged. Fine, calculated. Boy, you're gonna do that one a lot, huh? Boy, you're gonna do that one a lot, huh? Boy, I do so much fucking damage with this thing. It slaps, man. It's so good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You dumbass. Uh-oh. Pookie Pookie's here. Pookie! Get your piss out of here. I don't need your piss right now. Ah, fuck. Oh, shit. This might be death. Ew. 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 There we go. I know I was close to knocking him out. I kind of had some bad luck there with a couple of hits, though. Aha! I'll take it. Ah, shit, I dodged the wrong way. I don't think I've ever so consistently been hit by that attack before. It's been not mindful of my spacing, I guess. I'm being slapped a little bit. This is the warm-up. This is the warm-up. I'm getting warmed up. I'm gonna roasty and toasty. Boy, I do like... God, this armor set looks dope as hell. a buff. Oh shit. Forgot. Be applying my buff. Need to be applying my buff. One, two, and Badoo. Honestly, whenever he backs up like that, I need to be going for cracks, is what I need to be doing. Ah. Whoa, that was lucky. Really thought he was gonna get me there. I really thought he was gonna hit me there. Break faster. Let's break faster. There we go. Glad that's not an AoE. This is not ideal. Well. Thank you, cat. Again? Uh-oh. Okay. Whatever works, I guess. Whatever works, I guess. There we go. Uh-oh. I'm glad I'm taking some risks that seem to just be paying off. Fail. What are you doing, you dipshit? No. Wait, you're not charging? You lied. Bookie bookie. Missed. Nice. I'm not gonna have. I don't have the stamina. Well, that sucks. Hey, that cancel actually helped. Well. Wait. I hit A. Why did it throw my bug? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, lame. Die. Time to die, Mr. Doug. Ah, shit. Do a no-hit run? Oh, ooh, I appreciate the listen. Oh. There is a certain point though that I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not. That's not the kind of impossible I think I ever want to actually get to, because I think I tried close to that and I still got way. This game's just stopped being fun. That's the when I was really going for times and not doing it as like a something that I could like. When I was trying to like be like, I can be as cool as all these other Monster Hunter guys. I just stopped having less fun with Monster Hunter, and at this point, I'm more like trying to have the perspective of like, I'm doing these times because I think it would be neat and fun. But I certainly am not going to try to be hardcore about it anymore, because it was not good for me. Besides, the fact that I'm like good enough at the game that people can be like, wow, you're pretty good at the game. I'm like, yeah, thanks for noticing. That's about it. That's about all. It would be cinematic. It would be epic. Oh wow, I think I've almost got him. Just gonna... hit. That counted, I guess. Well, that one didn't. So I guess you do get iframes when you do that. Wah, wah. Besides, I'd rather be known for how stupid video games are, rather than how cool I am at them, honestly. God knows, I've had some pretty stupid things happen in video games. Some very silly things. I don't think I'm close enough to either of them. Yeah, if I run. I wonder if I can make it. I might be able to at least get one on it. We'll see. Like I said, maybe I already had that one, I don't know. I just assume I haven't gotten any of these, so... I'm not gonna make it. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Ow! Shit. I almost made it. It's not fasted games either, so... It would be like... painful. It would be painful. Not like in a fun way. Man, I really like fighting Zinogre. He's such a fun fight. Besides, if it was truly like a no-hit run, I can't think of anything that would be like more awful, because I don't even know hit this game, so yeah. I mean, it all probably goes without saying. None of that is... Listen, I'm just trying to yes and. Now it's on my mind and I'm thinking about it. And I'm like... But no. But I wouldn't get it, like... Ew. Even if I got like a bunch of exposure for it, it's like... Well, now people expect that of me, which... God, that's something I wouldn't want people to expect of me. God, it's not what I'd want people to expect. Play a game perfectly? No. Wow, what's your problem? Why do you play video games for people if you can't play them perfectly? I don't know. Because I like having fun. Fight another Zinogre. Good. What's funny is I'm almost all cat up. That just leaves Safi, which I guess is just its own thing, which a lot of people were like, you don't gotta need a team for that? And I'm like, Guiding Land stuff. What's funny is I'm like, what do I have Safi, Fatalis, or Safi, Ultreon, and Fatalis, I think, are all that I have left in the game. Other than grinding for endgame gear. Oh, I did max that. Oh, I did max that. That just leaves... Oh! Never mind. I guess I don't... Wait, did I... Oh, I'm augmenting. God damn it. I was about to say, I was like, I swore I still needed to do more with that. Boy. Look at how fucking close. I'm just like... Christ. I got 8, 8, 8. Oh, well that's not too bad. Still need to... Oh yeah, and Nergigante. I haven't actually found Nergi yet. I haven't fought Nergigante yet. Oh, that would max it actually. Well here, we'll do that. All that's left is 720 for each, huh? $720, $560. I can do math. I'm very close to maxing this gear out. I just don't know what I need. What do I need? Darn, I should have used one of these true armor spheres. Now it's too late to get the value out of it. Crap. 7. Is it 7? It's 7 exactly. I don't think I have... Technically, I have the materials that I could finish it now if I wanted to. It would just be really close. Funny is, I have about 500 points of this. Okay. Wow, really cleaning me out on this one. Boy, I'm not getting some armor for a while, am I? I don't know why I have such an aversion to, like, using something if I only have one left. I'm just like, I don't wanna. It's my last one, what if I need it? What if I need it, though? There we go. Look at that! I maxed my gear only at the cost of pretty much all the armor spheres I have left, so that's good. Until I can figure out how to get these goddamn gems, which I don't know how to get. It says you can augment your armor to upgrade the limit removal, but I need Spirit Vein gems, which come from tempered monsters of some kind, which I'm guessing are just tempered elders, which I haven't gotten to yet. Which is great. I haven't fought Nergigante. Nergigante might be the only monster. I guess technically I have a couple more elders to fight. We've got Toaster, we've got Deora, and we've got Lightning. Bitch. How bad could Mr. Horsey be? How bad could Mr. Horsey be? I don't remember if I even fought... I don't remember if I fought Master Rank Kieran on the PlayStation 4. Might have? I don't remember. Don't remember. No idea. No remembery. Hey, nice. I believe he doesn't roar. Yeah, no. Kieran doesn't have to roar. Nice! So glad that that's faster than I can jump off. This might not be too bad. Right, only his head. Got it. I hate that attack. I'm glad he hasn't hit me with it yet. Uh-oh. I'm very wary of that attack. Ah, that was a good hit. Nice try, you dumb horse. Yep, here we go. Time for Bounce Central. Oh, he does a few more. Nice. It's gonna hit somewhere. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I was too slow. I was too slow. God damn it. I didn't die. Well, now I'm gonna die. Ow. God damn it. My favorite part of Kieran is how they are a bitch to fight. Nice. That was a good hit, actually. Aim. Ah, fuck. Am I stunned? I'm stunned. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Ow. You didn't kill me. You could have done much worse. Well. Okay, they're not raged anymore, at least. They're not raged anymore, at least, which is nice. Honestly, this has not been too bad so far. What's funny is Kieran is more of like an annoyance, but they've never been kind of like portrayed as a particularly strong Elder Dragon. Just like one of the first ones you meet, and he could be a little bit of a glass cannon. Is my, kind of, well, wait, how did I? Did I? No, I did. Wait, did I never? No, I did. Because it's one of the dragon pods, so they wear off really fast. Now, that one's a lightning strike. Get him, Bug. Get him, Bug. Look at that, Bug. Oh yeah, this is not gonna... it's not too bad so far. Mr. Horse has been about as frustrating as he usually is, which is, I am angry and now you can only hit my face. My favorite. And you fucked up to get the, you fucked up your one chance to get the cracks, so now you don't get to hit me ever. Please let me fight you over here. Gotta be careful of the edge, though. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Surprised you didn't hit me there.
Oh man, fork is sticking me. I am done.
What the fuck? What happened?
Oh.
Why are you a baked potato?
Because I was long today.
Were you what, why, you had your Y-axis stretched?
Mm-hmm. I do love the, there's a good quality meme of like, it's like come over, it's like, I will soon. It's like, will you be long? And then it just shows a person, really stretched out, and they reply, yes.
Horizontally, just clearly artifacting and you know, just not the right shape. Ah, fuck, I dodged the wrong way. Uh-oh, don't kill me, horse. Don't do it. Aww, horsey, why?
Actually, I found it. Let me see if I can post it for the chat.
What's funny is you joke about the, well, first off, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jackson, and I'm here to post a meme tonight.
What's funny is you said you were long, but, like, I'd argue that you're actually on time, if not earlier.
Oh yeah, I guess it is a little bit before 7. Well, that may be said, but, I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I will probably just sit in the background for a little bit and just munch crunch. So there is that.
We all know this is unacceptable. Nobody's allowed to eat food while they watch my stream. Come on now.
No one's allowed to eat food except for... I had a funny thought. This is where my brain's at today. Like, this is how many cylinders I had, because I had a finisher to that, and then I was just like, just out to lunch or something. Let me bring up chat, because I haven't actually brought up chat yet.
Pull up chat. Galade is here.
Hey,
He welcomes
Galade.
Jack's son. Son of Jack?
I wish. Well, no, Galade, you can eat, because we can't hear you is the thing. I remember, I think I told this story on stream, but at one point I was eating some food, and like, I was hanging out with Sean, and Sean was so distraught by the sound that a fortune cookie made. Like, I ate the entire meal, and he had no idea that I was eating food, or at least I didn't make a big thing of it. But as soon as I brought out the fortune cookie, the crumpling just was crystal clear, like extremely loud through the microphone.
Ugh.
And he's just like, my God, what is happening?
Bastard man.
And at first, I had no idea what he was talking about because, once again, he hadn't heard the entire rest of the meal.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until the second fortune cookie that he said something again that I was like, oh, I've solved the mystery. I'm sorry.
This is very funny. Ah, fuck. Well, I'm having a time with Mr. Horse. Mr. Horse isn't that bad. Well, Mr. Horse might kill me now. Nope, my cat saved me. Good cat.
Nice.
I say Mr. Horse is not being a bad time, I'm just being a dipshit. He really isn't. You just gotta be mindful of your positioning.
Yeah, you seem like you're doing pretty good.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting me in such trying times. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the lightning dance. Like, that's the trickiest part, is like predicting where to not be for the lightning.
What's funny is, it seems that way, but once they're pretty obvious. Like, he gives the spotlight exactly where he's gonna put the lightning every time. You just gotta leave yourself ready to dodge.
Yeah.
And make sure you pay attention to the direction you dodge. That helps too.
Shoot,
Pretty much almost every single monster I've learned is just don't over-dedicate or else they'll punish you.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Oh, god damn it. I will say, part of the... Oh, he's not. Well, he's kind of angry. Part of the annoying thing about Kieran is, Kieran, you can only hit them in their face if they're raging, unless you crack their armor. It's really annoying. I mean, you should be aiming for their face like 90% of the time anyways, but it's particularly, like, come on, man. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Jackson? Son of Jack?
Cool things have been up to, or at least fun things. I showed you the final episode. I showed you the final episode of the Yu Yu Hakusho live action.
Oh, that was the last episode of the show?
The fifth, yeah, the one where he does all the.
I guess it did show credits, yeah.
Yeah, that was the last episode of that entire. It's only 5 episodes. That entire series is only 5. So it's basically the equivalent of like a 5-hour movie, a little bit less than. But yeah, so there was that, and that was fun. Like, I've seen the anime and I love the anime. The anime is a great time.
We should watch this sometime, because I didn't necessarily like grow up with it like a lot of people did. I just I always saw it, like bits and pieces of it on Adult Swim before I could go to bed, before my parents told me I had to go the fuck to bed. My brother was watching a little bit of it. That's the only bit of Yu Yu Hakusho that I saw, was like 90% of the first season. Like, we would probably watch it and be like, yeah, I remember this, but that's like really the extent of my memory of that show is, I saw bits of it once when I was still forming my brain.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not, honestly, it was not a hugely like long series. It only aired for about 2 years, which, granted, it's longer than some shows. So it's on the cusp of a never-ender, because I want to say, how many episodes?
Got like 6 seasons or something. It's really long.
So yeah, it's 112 episodes.
That's not
which
bad.
Is, yeah, it's kind of it's a chunk. It's above 100.
Right now, the longest running show I've seen within like the last decade of my life is still going to be FMA Brotherhood, actually, since it's longer.
It's longer. It's 65. Yeah, I remember that.
So we'd be putting a bit of a. We still need to get through. We were still watching Zoids. We got to finish that off. We're not done with that. I gotta know, close. Man. I gotta see Berserk Führer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna call him that because that's his fucking name, and it's honestly kind of badass.
Yeah, it's his actual mech name. I do love that. Yeah, I'm down to finish that series because it was, and at some point, I don't know. I mean, I love Yu Yu Hakusho so much that I would be down to finish.
Oh, I thought
that.
you were gonna say you love me, but I guess never mind.
Oh,
No, I don't. You don't gotta. I don't gotta make you. You just made it sound like I love you, and then you said the rest of it. And you know what? I mean, fair enough. You don't gotta say it if you don't.
I do love the. It's like I love you, Yu Hakusho.
It was so pointed. It was like, oh, geez, Jackson. I mean, I love you too, buddy. I just wasn't expecting. I mean, there's no shame here. I love my friends. So I don't know.
Yeah, love you too, buddy.
Bunch of fucking weirdos.
But yeah, as much as I love, because the part of me would like be happy to just finish the Zoids we were watching and move on to Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, there's actually a lot of me would love to do that, but we maybe should watch Chaotic Century at some point.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not sure if we
maybe
watch
that.
it.
Maybe that next, actually. No, we should keep up the Zoids as we keep up the Zoids. I'm just, if we're like, what do we watch? I'm like, we're doing it. Either that or I'll start it on my own, and we can start wherever I leave off, because it is a really long show, and I have been, like, recently I rewatched the show, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't really been consuming that much media. I genuinely haven't. I'm either streaming or working on something. Like, I'm not really... Most of the media I'm consuming is either things I've already heard or just kind of background noise to begin with. So, and I think I, like, need a good medium between that, because I get the impression that... Not to say that Yu Yu Hakusho is, like, mediocre or anything. Everything I know about it is great. It's very long, so it'd be, I think, a good mixture of, you can put it on the background, but everything that you look at will be good.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I think it'd be really fun. It is a delight of a show. Like, I want to say that Arthur rewatched it within the past 5 years, and he still is in love with it deeply. Mm-hmm. His one critique is that because it was made in the 90s and we weren't socially progressive back then, there are like some artifacts of the 90s.
I mean, there's gonna be artifacts of any time period, so
yeah,
nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, but he said besides that, he still really loved it, and as a kid, and I think he watched it as a teenager as well. Like, I really love that show. It's just, I think what I love so much about it, because it does fill the slot of like, and yeah, I'm saying this all to chat as well because I actually really encourage people to watch it. It does fill the slot of like a shonen anime where like the writer is really good at writing tournaments. So everything he does, which I'm familiar with both of his works at this point. I've watched all of Hunter x Hunter. That's his other big work.
Okay, he did Hunter x Hunter. Okay. Hunter x Hunter. You're right. Hunter x Hunter. It's Spy Family. Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
I don't know any of those, but I know there's like a shit ton of them.
Right. But yeah, like all of his work, he's really good at writing tournament arcs, and he's really good at writing teamwork. So like one of the big things that shonen does poorly often is, and my two favorite shonen manga series animes do the opposite of this basically, is in shonen shows you get a lot of one big damn hero. You think about the Goku series. It's mainly Goku. I mean, there's a Vegeta there sometimes too, and sometimes you get a little bit of Gohan. You get a little bit
of everybody else every now and then. There's moments where like Gohan beats Cell and shit, but no, continue. I'm on the same.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Goku show basically, and Naruto. It's the Naruto show. It's literally named after him. There's no two ways about it. It's
as little respect as I have for Naruto. Broccoli is the best character in the game, and his name is Broccoli. So.
Well, his name is.
Broccoli. Fuck. It's Broccoli. I'm a dumbass. It's not Broccoli.
Yeah.
That's its own thing. I have a funny story about the name Broccoli actually, but continue.
Yeah, and then there's Green Naruto in the Macadamia series, and like...
Oh god, don't get me started about Macadamia. That show is so... Listen, I'm all here for absurdist comedy, but the problem is that show tries to do some absurdist comedy and have its cake too. Like, it makes me mad. The fucking... We watched the first episode of that show. I immediately was like, I cannot tolerate the stupidity of the show because I can't tell if it's trying to be funny or cheeky or serious. That's my problem.
What's really funny, going back and like looking at the first episode again, I want to say the girl that gets kidnapped is the girl that can control gravity, and it's like,
the fuck?
How did you get captured? You could just flip the whole world upside down. Like,
she just has that power from Gravity Rush? What? By the way, I really need to play that game. That game looks so fucking good.
Yeah.
I have not played any of the Gravity Rush games, and I know they're good.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. That's pretty much yeah, and so there's a million of these shows. Sword Art Online, another dips into more isekai, but isekai is a great example of shield hero, Overlord. Like you could just name 1,000. Anyway, point is that my two favorite shows.
Brotherhood.
I kind of actually, it's kind of the Edward show. I mean, his brother tries to help, but
it makes me mad. This is why the original is great. The original is about their relationship and everything that they go through, and the Brotherhood is about Edward.
Yeah, the Brotherhood has
and his brother's there too.
And his brother is also there.
That said, his brother does get some dope-ass fight scenes, and I can respect that. There are some good fight scenes that Alphonse gets in Brotherhood.
Yeah, I do love the O3. Yeah, I do love the O3 series, but my favorite scene is in Brotherhood. I'm rambling because I'm tired. I'm sorry.
So it's worse. You could be tired and say nothing at all.
That's true. That's true. So I'll skip to the point. My two favorite series, as far as shonens go, is Log Horizon, because the main central character cannot fight 1v1. Yeah. He is a support caster. He literally is buff, debuff, crowd control. He's a support main. He can't go toe to toe with a monster or any other villain or whatever. He can't.
And the before anybody out there's like, wow, that sounds really stupid. Well, the thing is then all the other characters can actually be characters who contribute. He's just the main guy.
Yeah. You kind of end up landing somewhere in this like weird like Code Geass Lelouch thing where like Lelouch himself is like a master strategist.
Yeah, to which we still gotta watch the second season of that, because boy, those first 2 episodes really bad, and the rest of it's great.
That's
the first 2 episodes of that, and then I haven't actually seen the 3rd season. I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, it's quality.
I heard it was made, and I heard nothing about it.
Yeah, that's a rough sign. Does a pretty good job of that, I think. Tells you a lot more about the other cast members outside the brothers.
I mean, that's fair, Glade, but our kind of thing about about original versus Brotherhood is Brotherhood still falls too much into quite literally, and then he punched the guy until they're done, and the themes are not as complex. And the original is like, let's have deep philosophical discussions about the human body and what we mean and the effects of war. And it's just like all of that is in Brotherhood, but so much more subdued. They're so less personal. Brotherhood the original series gets way more personal about and way more complex about a lot of the relationships that people have in that show than Brotherhood does. Like, for example, making Scar the person who kills Wendy's family.
Oh, Wenry.
Fuck. I knew I was gonna fuck it up. I was like, is it Wendy? Is it Wendy? Is it Wendy? Thank you.
You're good.
Really cheapens both sides of. In the original, it actually is Mustang having to wrestle with the fact that he did something genuinely awful when he was in war that genuinely harmed somebody in the universe, and just paints Scar as the bad guy who did the bad things because he's angry at the really shitty thing that happened to his people. And it hurt somebody. It's like, Scar himself in the original is way more interesting of a character. He's way more interesting because he has way more drive for what he's doing, and it's way more personal to him in what makes him kind of scary and makes him motivated. Whereas, like, the original, it's kind of like, oh, he and his people were in a war, but he did some bad things, and it's like, no, he's actually pretty personally motivated for the genuine things that were wrong, but he's not the one who killed Winry's parents, so... But him killing Winry's parents is just objectively a bad thing that he did.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem to... I don't remember him showing much remorse.
For killing Winry's parents. Well, I want to say, in Brotherhood, when he killed Winry's parents, he was recovering. He got his scar, and I want to say he was recovering, and it was like Amestris doctors that, happened to scoop him up and were trying to heal him back to health. And he just, wasn't himself. He just really didn't have his wits about him, and just, killed them and sort of climbed his way out and tried to stumble through the desert sort of deal. Yeah. As an aside, what's funny is as much as we both favor one over the other, I think pretty clearly we've drawn lines in the sand. I actually really do agree with Gallade pretty firmly that both should be watched. It's not really an either or. You
should watch both. If you enjoyed Brotherhood, still also watch the original. You will get more out of it.
I think that's
and vice versa.
I think that's the thing. Well, funnily enough, I agree with that. I feel like the watch order really should be specifically 03 and then Brotherhood, specifically because you get a huge expanded, mainly for Hughes, you get a huge expanded storyline of the build up to the big Hughes moment. And you get that in Brotherhood, but it's so much faster. Like the first 8 episodes of Brotherhood are a recap for the first 25 episodes of 03. And so I feel like if you watch Brotherhood first, you'll watch 03 afterwards and be like, oh my god, why is this going so slow? I've seen all of this stuff happen before, but now it's just going at a snail's pace. And so, I feel like getting more of the detail the first time around, watching 03 first, and then you watch Brotherhood to get, the recap of, okay, so these are the elements they're including into Brotherhood, and now we're caught up with the story.
Yes. Also, you want to get in here? You just want me to grind a little bit, or do we want to get into Zoids? How we want to hit this... I don't want to hit the puppy. I don't want to say the phrase, let's see how we gonna hit this puppy. Nope. That's not what I meant.
Well, I'll let you wrestle with that more. Sven did just get home, so I'll probably be munching in the background for a bit. But after that, I'm down to either run some hunts with you or hunt some Zoids with you.
I mean, it's started around 6, so I can do probably 1 or 2 and then switch over to Zoids. Sure. Mainly just doing some grinding. Or I could just I'll do that because I'll probably beat my side, and then if you have free hands, it's your turn.
I'll get some free hands for you. These hands are rated E for everybody.
And again, yeah. I really do come down so harsh on Brotherhood because a lot of people... I do get the impression that a lot of people watch just Brotherhood and are like, why would I watch the original? And here's a twofold problem. The first season takes a while. I actually will give it that. That first season, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. And then it hits. No, and then it hits. And then it stays good the rest of the show. Like, it stays fantastic. So I can admit that.
Especially season 2. Like, season 2 is just like, oh my god, I can't put this down. It's so good. I just can't stop watching.
Season 2 is probably... Oh, go ahead. Season 2 is probably some of the best writing in a show. I know. It's... I usually... Like, my top 10 is usually for complete series, but if I was to, like, an individual, like, season in a multi-season show, season 2 of original FMA is, like, one of the best I've ever seen. It's so fucking good. It is some of the most best philosophy in the show, some of the best character dynamics, some of the best pacing, some of the best character writing. It's just a wonderful risotto of humanity, a lovely risotto of humanity. That's what I'm going with. It's probably not my best, but I am going to take a note of that before I forget. And I don't know, it just always felt like, in comparison, like, the way that Hughes actually, the, like, moment with Hughes feels super subdued in Brotherhood. I don't like Scar being the one who kills Winry's parents, because I don't think Scar feels as compelling as a character in Brotherhood as he is in FMA. I don't like Sloth. He sucks. Sloth sucks. He's nothing. If I remember correctly, he's nothing. They do a little bit more with Gluttony. I do like Gluttony in Brotherhood more. He's genuinely scarier in Brotherhood. I think he's scary in both for different reasons, though. He is a bit goofier in the other one. The other one, he's scarier in that one. He is scarier in Brotherhood. He doesn't really get really scary until the very end of FMA. In some ways.
I've been here listening mostly. Just been doing food stuff in the background. But yeah, I do like, I don't know why I give so much more preference to 03 than Brotherhood. I think maybe it's your first point, really. Like, I think it's because of the fact that here's a show that I think is really good that people just skipped over. I think there's a lot of salt in me that comes out of that.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably where most of it's from. It's not, because Brotherhood's still good. And
it is a solid show.
Yeah. I like it. It's just, I don't know. I guess when it's the only thing that people talk about, I think I get stinky about it. I don't know. I was gonna say, we were talking about shonen anime where they break the tradition. And some of my two favorite shows, or at least two favorite shows that do that. And the one that I mentioned was Log Horizon, because the main guy can't do anything personally. And the other one is Yu Yu Hakusho, not because the main guy can't do stuff. In fact, I'll be honest, it does kind of fall into main guy is normally the guy that wins the day.
Yusuke has a cool gun. That is his hand.
That is his hand. But it's also very team-based. Like, it's tournaments, it's team-based, like, that's what this guy does really well in his writing, is he brings together like 4 or 5 people and says, okay, here's the party. Like, it's like a D&D party in that regard. Like, you have, you know, the punchy guy, the sword guy, the I guess the gun guy, the sword guy, the tactician, and then the speed guy. Like, each one has their different strengths, and they pair off well. Just in their like different fields, I guess.
And you have Kuwabara, and he's great, and everybody loves Kuwabara.
Everyone loves Kuwabara.
God, you were showing me that though, and it's just you were showing me like the dubbed version because it would have been in Japanese anyways for the original. You know, for the live action version, it's like that would have been it, but you were showing me it, and it's just like I have seen enough of the show though to know how iconic the voice acting is in that show, and it's so hard to not hear Kuwabara. It's just impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but it's really hard not to hear Kuwabara as Kuwabara, like anything but that, let alone how boyish they made him sound in that show. He just sounds like a regular dude, and it's like, no, it's fucking Kuwabara.
Yeah.
He sounds like a goober.
A Kuwabara impression, something you can do in 2024, and a lot of people still recognize it. Like, it is like a timeless
You do
impression.
Kuwabara. Your Kuwabara is great.
Sorry, I was eating some.
Well, no, you got to do that because Kuwabara would do that, you know.
Sorry, I was eating.
See? It's like they gave him such a almost like they made him just more like a high school student. Like they just gave him a normal ass dude voice. Like it's really weird.
Yeah, like instead of being like I'm Kazuma Kuwabara and Yusuke, we're gonna fight today. And instead he walked up like, hey Yusuke, it's time to fight. I want my rematch, and it's like, dude, what happened?
Is a goober. Like I saw even some moments in the last episode where he's still a goofball, but it's like the voice plays so much into it. It's so important. Same with the God, I can't remember her name now. Genkai. Genkai with the voice actress for Frieza. It's just like I can't not hear it. Can't not hear it. It's so good. Granted, it is just Frieza, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Frieza and Genkai's voices are both really good.
It is astounding. It floors me how much Frieza's voice is okay as Frieza. Like I didn't mind Frieza as a kid. It was a solid voice. Believe it or not, actually,
I love Frieza's voice.
Frieza's voice is good. Believe it or not, I would say call me a heretic. I would say
Genkai is the better one?
Well, yes, I was going to say that for sure. I was going to say that Chris Ayers, the guy who did Frieza in the more modern, because Linda Young didn't take it back over.
Gotcha.
But Chris Ayers really did a good job. Like he honestly knocked it out of the park.
I don't think I've heard his rendition. Is it similar? Is it still that same kind of? I am Frieza. I'm coming here to take over the world.
It's
wow,
similar,
I did a lot better at that than I thought I would.
Yeah. He does sort of this
Goku, you piece of shit. Gohan.
Gohan.
Sorry,
what he
that
does,
was on purpose.
Now you're good. Now what he does is sort of this soft British-ish accent, which at maybe the way I'm describing it doesn't sound that good, but when you see it in action,
I mean, I could see it.
His Frieza
could be evilly British.
Yeah, Frieza always had a bit of posh to him, and I think that Chris Ayers really brought that side out of Frieza, and it was good. It was just solid.
Linda does kind of make Frieza sound like an old woman, which is funny and great, but it is funny. When you put it in that kind of frame of reference, yeah, she does make him sound like an old woman.
Yeah, which is really funny when, honestly, I love it when it comes to like the Ginyu Force, because then you just have this like dude sounding like an old lady being like, yes, Captain Ginyu. Will the Frieza Force be able to? I trust the Frieza Force can take down these monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
The Saiyans, of course.
Well, I mean, Frieza is racist.
Frieza's incredibly racist. Oh my god.
He's incredibly racist.
There was one line in the abridged series that was stone cold, where I want to say they're on Namek. This is the abridged series, of course, so they would never do this in the official dub. But Frieza says something to the Namekians. I can't remember, but one of them was just like, "That dude, that's racist." And Frieza comes back with, "How can it be racist against a race that doesn't exist?"
Yeah, I remember that line.
Yeah.
The bad old days.
Yeah.
No, I remember that. That was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Like damn, it was a really stone cold way of saying I'm a genocide your whole race, and it's like, God.
I can say whatever I want once you're all dead.
Yeah.
I mean, Frieza's a bad guy, so...
Mm-hmm.
He's, like, nice later in the show or something. Dude, I kind of miss, like, them doing, things like Home for Infinite Losers. I love Hiffil.
Hiffil was so good.
Hiffil is really funny. I forgot about Hiffil.
I love the I think I showed this to you. The one scene where the abridged crew got to do an official dub for the official show.
Uh-oh?
I have an outro on the TV. It's extremely funny. And it does reference Hiffle.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
So in the World Martial Arts, so like Gohan defeats Cell, right? 7 years pass.
And then Hiffle is like a part of the when it appears, and it is in the show if I remember, is like when the Buu arc starts, right?
Well, Hiffle's been around since like the beginning. Because Goku fell off a snake way after he died against Raditz, and he fell into Hiffle.
Oh, I didn't know he falls into Hiffle then. I only remember it like when he like sees Frieza and everybody in there and he fights them all again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Goku fell into Hiffle pretty early in the series.
I didn't know that.
Which is where you meet the two ogres.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn. Forgot about that.
But there was an official dub they got to do for Funimation, where in canon, right, in the universe, 7 years has passed. Like Gohan defeated Cell, 7 years passed, and they're at the next World Martial Arts tournament.
Yeah.
Goku got like the 1 day pass to come back and say hi to his family and fight in the tournament for a single day. And as like this opening sequence, because Hercule Satan is there.
Right.
As part of an opening sequence, they show a movie to the crowd,
Right.
where Hercule defeated Cell. And in that movie, which is like a 2-minute clip, they got the abridged guys to voice the characters.
So wait, how old is the abridged series? Because I saw that shit live and I didn't think anything of it. I've seen that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
This was in Dragon Ball Z Kai, their redub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they did Dragon Ball
I see.
Z and then,
Yeah.
and then they did Z Kai. And it was in the Kai version. They got these guys to do it. Unfortunately, so Chris Sabat, the guy who does Vegeta and like 50 other characters.
Sure.
He
Because
loves.
he's a vamp.
Yeah. Well, so there's a reason behind that as well. I actually love the lore.
Why he's a vamp?
Well, no, why he does like so many characters. Because basically back in like the late 1980s, when some of this was starting to take off, Chris Sabat was a salary employee. He wasn't paid by the character. He was paid salary, so...
Holy
and this
shit.
was... Yeah, so they were like, hey, you're working 12-hour days because right now the industry is absolute dog poopy.
Yeah,
and,
his ass and... Oh, this is fine. I enjoy it.
Yeah,
Chris, you fucking legend.
Yeah. They're working 12-hour days, and you get paid salary, not by character, so we just need more characters done because we are struggling to find voice actors because this industry doesn't really exist yet. Like, we're literally grabbing people off the street and saying, hey, do you have like 15 minutes to like be villager number 3? We'll never see you again, but can you just be like, oh no, monster, and then goodbye, and we'll hand you like $5.
We'll give you like 25 bucks in a Snickers bar.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, he was salaried. So that's why he was shackled with like, at the time, just dozens and dozens of characters. But yeah, Chris Sabat loves the abridged series. He thinks it's hilarious.
That's
So he
great.
reached
That's
out to them
awesome.
Yeah. So he reached out to them and be like, hey, I want you to do this 2-minute movie. Like, this is like a fun, like, tie-in that you can, you know, these are the fake characters in of course, in Dragon Ball Z. Here's our fake actor characters. So you guys are kind of the fake characters. So do you want to do this movie? They're like, well, yes, of course.
Fuck yes. That would be like a dream come true.
Yeah.
God damn it. That would be like, hey, that'd be like, and this would never happen. It'd be like if Hideaki Anno was like, wow, you made such a good Evangelion parody. We have a parody bit in the Evangelion movie that's so stupid because you made our show look so dumb. It's not at all the good, serious part. Like, yours is gonna be nothing and bullshit. I'd be like, yes, please. Say when. Say less.
Unfortunately, Toei, the guys who make the stuff over in Japan,
Right.
caught word of this,
Okay.
and Toei absolutely despises the abridged series deeply.
Oh no.
So they come to Funimation and they're like, "We will pull your license if you put that on live TV. Like if you air this, we will stop allowing you to do Dragon Ball Z." And so they're like, "All right, fine.
Well,
we'll just get whoever. Nobody. I don't care. We'll just do something else then."
that sucks so bad.
But I want to say they either snuck it into like the bonus features of a DVD or something like that, or better yet, it's just on YouTube these days. So you can still find the original scene that the Abridged Boys did for Funimation for the official series.
Oh, we'll have to watch that after this because I did not know that. Because I know and like everything you talked about, like I was like I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't think you had prefaced that it was for Kai. So it was like the original had that. What? What? I didn't think Abridged series was that old.
No, it's 2008.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But Kai I think came out in like 2015, 2016, something like that. So, yeah, it was... Yeah, I love the fact they almost got in there. Like, if it wasn't for Toei just hard pulling the plug, yeah, they would have gotten in there with it.
Yeah, no, that sucks. You can't use the Goofy Boys in our very serious show where, we literally have a scene about how the guy who didn't save the world saved the world. It is a very good scene.
It's very funny.
It's like the perfect thing for that, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
they weren't asking for them to do the show now.
I thought it'd be a great homage to the fans. Like,
Yeah. That sucks. I mean, it is still like some, cause like I'm sure that they were constantly fighting with Toei about licensing stuff, about how Toei's probably like, you can't just keep saying it's parody and then doing it. Like, yeah, that's fair. I'm not right or wrong on that situation, but that's not that they don't have any grounds for that kind of stuff for fair use and everything. But it's still just like, oh, come on, man. You just... You could have just been like, okay, this time for once for real. Just this once.
Yeah.
Been cool.
For what it's worth, the Abridged series, I do respect them for this. They did not monetize, or I think if they did monetize, all ad revenue went, I think, to Toei or something like that.
That's good.
Or at least like the, towards the official creators.
Right.
Either Funimation
Toriyama
or Toei.
and everyone. Yeah.
Toriyama. They did not collect any They did not collect any revenue from putting that stuff on YouTube. They did, however, make a Patreon, and they just said, in the Patreon, they were like, "Hey, donate to us, and we'll probably make some Dragon Ball Z Abridged." But this is not like you're paying us for Dragon Ball Z Abridged. This is you're paying us, and we'll make a bunch of stuff, and one of those things will probably be Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah, will probably be Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah. So that's where they made their money from, and I respect it because they literally they didn't directly profit off the series. They profited off their popularity and everything, but they didn't just like post videos and collect money from that.
Right. That's still... Either way, anyways, Yu Yu Hakusho. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
What is it? We got a little sidetracked.
It's just that's just gonna be my brain tonight. Unfortunately.
Man. Don't say... Unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be able to make constant conversation. My bad. Oh, my apologies. I'm just not gonna be able to not say what's instantly on my mind at any given moment and just kind of vomit words out for the audience. I know that's not your brand.
I don't... Well... Yeah, I guess... I do sort of enjoy having the brand of... And granted, I don't do it entirely for stream, but I very much do it in real life. Of more or less saying just about anything that comes to mind, yeah. Because there's something fun about not putting the filter in your brain to be like, is this appropriate? And then like after you say it, and then be like, oh,
Probably not.
No, that really wasn't, was it?
See, and you find the middle point where you're like, I know exactly about how much inappropriate I'm comfortable with getting away with.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some of that stuff has escaped on the stream, I think. There have been a couple... I think there have been a couple, like, streams where, at least, where I've said something that, just comes back... What's up?
Stop line.
Yeah. It just comes back as, like, something that's like, yeah, maybe not that.
Jackson, I didn't know you were so, I don't have a joke. I don't know, like, words. I don't know any funny words for the thing I was even thinking. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was like, I came into that whole thing there for a second to be like, there are no fun pejoratives. None of the pejoratives are fun anymore. I can't think of any. Fuck.
Well,
help me find some fun pejoratives. They all suck.
I got one for you. I wouldn't even say I'm that controversial. Controversial?
Versial.
Controversial?
Controvisal.
Contra. I'm not the video game Contra. I just have a lot of foot and mouth syndrome. I just say a lot of stuff and it's like, oh, yeah, it didn't come out right.
You're in good company. I know that I'm familiar with the taste of my own toes.
It really took me a second.
Oh,
Are they vanilla flavored or are they like what kind of?
They feet. They taste like feet.
Gotcha. But you really put some vanilla on that.
Great. God damn it, game. So stupid. Couldn't fast travel, because technically Savage Devil Joe was still too close, even though I was in the camp. So I used a Farcaster to go to teleport instantly to the last camp I used, which was the camp I was in.
Oh, jeez. If you use a Farcaster, are you able to go into your tent and pick up another Farcaster and restock? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you can restock anything. It's a nice quality of life thing that happened with World.
No, that is really nice. I didn't know if like Farcasters were like absolutely like single per like one use per hunt.
No. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but it works. 200 damage though, which is nice. No, Farcasters are, you can only have one at a time. That's the thing.
Right, so if you want another one, you specifically have to go into your tent and take the time to restock.
This is a problem. He's so close to dead, it's probably fine.
I spent a lot of time trying to work on the farm and craft everything, but I don't know if I actually have any Farcasters from that. I feel like I must, but I don't know. Because I had a lot of like, I had like a lot of everything else.
I mean, Farcasters are made with Ivy, I believe. Yes, I think it's just Ivy.
Could have that.
Forgot to sharpen. Forgot to sharpen. Oh, that's mean game.
Whoa, that's a male. Institute for Brain Potential?
What? What?
Understanding the gut brain?
What?
The hell is this?
Are you getting, like, are you getting some, like, fucking cyberpunk propaganda about how to brain your, blast your brain to get the neurons going?
Apparently it's a 6-hour program. Cost me $94 to understand the gut brain.
What are you looking at?
It's not even addressed to me, it's addressed to Savannah.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at something called the gut-brain axis.
Whoa.
This is a pamphlet. Every new thing on this pamphlet that I'm discovering is more the IBF experience, which is, I assume, Institute for Brain Potential, okay. Oh, jeez. You get CDs.
This is a cult. They're gonna take your kid. They're gonna take your brain. They're gonna harvest your brain. Put you in a jar.
I've got a pretty good gut, so if they're going for the gut and the brain, like, I've got a good gut.
Oh no, 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 Gallade, that's the secret ingredient. You can't let people know that that's where the flavor for the boy sauce comes from.
Oh, shoot, yeah, that's a really... I did not think about boy sauce, I should have...
You should never be thinking about boy sauce! No, you shouldn't be ever thinking about boy sauce.
I do appreciate... We still have to think about like, something good to give Silos, like... If even just like a... Do they have Chuck E. Cheese's where Silos lives at?
We'll get you one birthday for Chuck E. Cheese party. We'll throw you a pizza party. Oh my god. If I make it like the maximum number of points and I just say we throw you a pizza party, I still just don't know what I would do. I don't know.
What are the odds that you can like DoorDash to like another country. Like if you're
Chuck E. Cheese? Well, he lives in America.
Oh, I didn't know the Silas lived in America. I should know that. I'm sorry if you. I'm sorry, Silas. I forgot that.
Glade doesn't live in America, and I don't even know if he has Chuck E. Cheese's.
Well,
don't answer that. Do not answer that.
If we go with the Chuck E. Cheese thing, that we'll have to get creative. But funnily enough, it would be extremely easy to send a pizza to Silos, assuming he trusts you enough to send you like his address.
To be fair, he's bought me pizza before, so.
Oh
yes.
wow. Yeah, you could literally just like a million points gets you a free pizza.
I get you a pizza? What the fuck? Christ. That seems like a pretty good investment for time. I get you a pizza. What
it's
the
literal.
hell?
Yeah, it's literal years at that point. Like, I feel like Silos and maybe 2 other people are gonna hit 1,000,000 points. Also, Savannah, I think somebody's trying to get you in a cult. Hey, you're being recruited for a cult, I think.
They want your brain in your stomach.
It's the Institute for Brain Potential? Yeah.
Cold.
Feel free to let me know, like, what happens with that, because I'm a bit curious.
Glade is so confounded by the concept of the Chuck E. Cheese that he thought that animatronics... He didn't know animatronics either existed or thought they were fictional because he saw Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, dude, yeah, Chuck E. Cheese is going to be a good surprise for you then.
You'll love it in there, man. Dude, he'll give you a hug. Don't... Five Nights at Freddy's is propaganda against Charles E. Cheese. He's a good boy, though apparently he did some kind of... In order to gain his, like, humanoid form, he must have gotten into some pact with a witch, where in return for his new human body, his half-human body form, he has to throw his birthday every single day for the rest of his life.
It's true, yeah. He must gather up the souls of the youth to be able to celebrate his birthday each day.
It's true. Every birthday thrown at a Chuck E. Cheese is a birthday thrown for Chuck E. Cheese as well, and that's a year off of your child's life that he gets back. He gets it back. That's why in the manual, in the closed down manual for Chuck E. Cheese, I shit you not, you should look this up. I don't remember where I saved this, but I found it. There's just a picture where it says, in order to dispose of the Chuck E. Cheese, you have to take his head and smash it with a bat. I'm not kidding! That's instructions for the closing instructions for a Chuck E. Cheese. Look up the closing instructions for a Chuck E. Cheese. And when I say closing, I mean like when they close, like they have to close it down.
Store?
Yeah. You have to smash Chuck E. Cheese's head. It's the last thing you do when a Chuck E. Cheese closes for the last time.
Oh, man.
If you could find it, please send it to me and I will show it on stream. It's so funny.
Well,
I was like, oh my god.
Well, there is a crossover called Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese Wiki. Or, well, the wiki is for the Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, sure.
Um...
Oh, you're right, Galate. His name is Charles Entertainment Cheese. My apologies. The E is for entertainment. Hey, we all love Chuck E. Cheese here. I'm gonna switch to Zoids because I was thinking like halvesies, and it's been a little bit over an hour and a half, so we'll go over to Zoids. But continue.
Let's see. Trying to find the closing. Why am I an Indeed? That's like a job site. I'm trying to find the
Are you
bit
trying
about
to get
smashing.
hired as the next Chuck E. Cheese? You want to be one of the animatronics?
I want to be Mr. Chuck, Mr. Chems.
Hmm?
I'm not easily finding the smash Chucky's head. What what happens to animatronics when Chuck E. Cheese closed?
God.
Mm.
God. Here! I found it! I found it! I
Oh,
found
nice.
it! I got it. Hold on. I'm on Tumblr right now. No, what am I doing on Tumblr? Get me out. Get me out. Pull the cord.
Appreciate that.
God damn it. Copy image address. Go. There we go. Here we go. We're gonna put this on here.